We are live. Oh,
Oh shit!
perfect.
I
Good
beat you to
timing.
it.
Good timing.
Did I beat
Oh,
you? All right,
Rob,
where's
yours is
yeah.
so
Woo!
loud.
It's happy hour.
Mine's
It's happy
awesome.
hour.
Rob, yours is too loud. You need to turn the volume down on
How we
your
do it.
bell.
That's how we do it.
Your bell's too big.
It sure
The
is.
bell's too big.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
So good.
So good.
So good. You don't even want to know
Wow.
how good I am.
You don't even know.
I don't want to know.
So good.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I know you had a busy weekend.
Weekend and week, but
Week.
and it'll be even. Well, no, it won't be. Oh yeah, it might be busier. I leave for Dominican Republic on Saturday.
Oh, cool. For like
But
vacation or?
Yeah, for vacation, but it's very busy until then. So I am
Is it
gonna
just
need it.
a family thing, or are you going with Mary? I mean, Mary.
No, I'm going with everyone except Mary. I just
Yeah, you're
her.
like, screw you. I'm going with your other girlfriend.
Yep. My side pieces, all of them.
Nice.
Yep. No, it's just family. S4.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So it is time. It is time for all the NSVs. I'm sure you guys have them all lined up, huh?
Yeah, I actually do. I do for me. I'm prepared
Oh.
because I was excited because I
For you?
had a good
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Well, if you were excited, then you lead it off.
I don't know. I always like asking Murph because he's always like, I don't have one.
I don't know. I don't really. I can't think of anything.
Okay, I'll do mine.
Go ahead.
We'll get you guys started. So I was so excited. I shared this on my Instagram this week. Look at this, baby.
I know.
I had a vein.
That's
it's kind
good.
of hard to see a little bit, but for those that don't know, my veins are so hard to find. Like I will go and try to get my blood drawn. They cannot find my veins ever. And I thought that maybe once I lost weight, like that was part of it. But no, my veins just they hide and they don't want to give away any blood. So when I was working out with Dylan this week and he was like, oh my gosh, look at that vein. I'm like, I never have veins. So I'm like hoping that it'll be one time when I'm going to be like this, like Rob does. And then you're going to just see my veins pulsing, but I'm not quite there yet.
His veins popping out.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing to have your veins pulsating like mine?
It's just like showing that you're like vascular and like I associate it with like being muscular and body build, like strength training and stuff. And so it's just to me that feels like a non-scale victory because I never see my veins. So
I just checked to see if mine are still pulsating.
As a phlebotomist, as somebody that looks for veins,
he knows.
If you can get a good blood draw, if you can see a good vein, it could typically mean that either you have just shallow veins, so they're closer to the surface. Some are just deeper, but also it's a good indication that you might be really hydrated. And so that's good. If somebody's very hydrated, if we get a patient in the ER who is very dehydrated, we have to poke 5-6 times before we find something. Then we got to go in through the EJ and try to get a vein through the or use a scanner or something. So being hydrated really helps if you need
not
to get a vein
for
started.
me, but typically that is the case. But that's what I'm saying. Like I always go in super hydrated. I usually try to like work out before I get my blood drawn if I can. And my veins are just really deep. Like even when I got my surgery, they used an ultrasound to get a vein, and it was still hard for them to get it. So
wow,
it's wild. But that's my non-scale victory is my vein. I'm gonna change my handle now to waiting in vain, but VEIN. And I was gonna say NG.
And
waiting in vain.
In Vang.
Vang. It's my Vietnamese friend Vang.
Meet my friend Vang.
How about you, Murph? Any good ones?
I forgot to share one last week.
Yay!
I was having some car trouble, and And I typically I'm a very claustrophobic person by nature, and then
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
being a big guy, and then being claustrophobic is really difficult. I remember when I started losing weight originally, like one of my goals was to get in the plastic tubes at like Burger King, at like the play places, McDonald's, with my kids. Like I wanted to get in there to play with my kids. And so I was probably down like, my first 120 pounds. And I remember I got so excited. I ran up in there and got up in the tubes, and then it set in that I was like in a tube, and I panicked
Oh
and like
no.
had to like back out, and like I started sweating profusely and got really nervous. But anyways, had some car trouble.
Quick question about that. Do you feel that way like on water slides and stuff? Like have you ever
Yeah,
been on like, because I get that feeling on water slides, like where I'll do it and have fun, but it is kind of freaky.
I don't like
Yeah.
water slides. If
Like the enclosed
if it's a
ones.
straight down kind of shot, but if it's going up, it makes me, I always get nervous that I'm gonna get stuck
Yeah.
because I'm too heavy to
Mhm.
like, that's always been like a very rational yet irrational fear, I guess, is that I'm gonna go, start to go up
And then
And
just
and then come
go,
back down, and then
then
there's a trap door usually on types of things like that, because
but that
sometimes
would be
that happens.
scary too if you had to use that, the trap
Yeah,
door. That would
yeah,
be really
that'd be
scary too.
terrifying. But
Sorry, I was just
no, it's
curious.
okay. Yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff. I get really nervous, and I'm quite claustrophobic. But anyways, sad story. We had some very serious car problems a couple weeks ago. Really bad. But I kind of I was kind of able to overcome one of my fears, which is like getting under a car. Like that's another one that like really freaks me out, is like being under a vehicle, because I usually don't have enough room because my
Mhm.
gut would get in the way, and I
Yeah.
felt like I was gonna bump the car and it was gonna fall on me, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there
Mhm.
wasn't enough clearance. You couldn't, jack it up enough, and I'd have to squeeze under. But I was able to get under my car, and I got comfortable under there, and I did
You took a
like
little nap and
10 hours worth of work under that
oh
thing,
my
and
gosh.
I lived under that car for a couple days, and I got really used to it and got really comfortable with it, and trusted the jack more than I usually do, because you see videos and stuff, and I get it makes me
It
nervous.
is freaky. Yeah, I
But
get
but I didn't feel claustrophobic. I felt very comfortable and relaxed, and I was able to get the job done. So that was cool.
that's awesome.
Something I definitely could not have done 5 years ago or the 30 years prior to that.
Mhm.
So it's a new big step for me.
That's a big
That's
one. I
great.
like it. I like it.
I hope I don't have to do that again for a very long
But
time.
you can if you need to.
But I can if I
Yeah.
need to.
But
I
you're
don't
right.
want to. I never want to again. But if I have to, I can.
Yep. Yep. What about you, Robert? Have you had any good
Yeah.
NSVs?
Robert has had many good NSVs.
Can we make a little rule here? Can it actually be one for you and not everybody else?
Sure, it is. It is
Okay.
one for me,
Okay.
but it is connected to everybody else.
Of
Shay
course.
just called you out. Oh man.
No, what a
That's
dick.
what you like every week you're like, well, I have one. Well, it's not mine, which
How
I
is
like.
Okay.
Rob
I
doing?
want to hear a Rob one
I want to
too.
hear Rob's NSV.
All
Yeah.
right. So Rob has some NSVs, but he will preface his NSVs with some context. So this past weekend was Summer Shredding Championships in Toronto. I had 4 athletes competing. Arthur Shadwick came down from the attic. Anna came and
His
competed.
monthly appearance.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
the attic.
We had Corinne and we had Jess, and 3 people. So Anna, Jess, and Arthur qualified for World Championships. So Summer Shredding World Championships in Houston next month.
Wow.
And Arthur and Jess both won gold, but that's not it.
That's
They
so
won
cool.
best overall transformations in the whole division. So
Wow.
against every single other men's division and women's division, they both won. So I think it might be the first time in Summer Shredding history that one coach has won both men's and women's overall transformation, which is friggin' awesome because it's our first one. So that is my group NSV of other people. But so as part of this weekend, there was a workout at Pure Muscle and Fitness in Burlington, which is one of the biggest and most advanced bodybuilding gyms in Canada. It's about
Is it kind of
25
like
minutes.
First Form? That's what it almost the picture
It's
kind of looked like
better.
that. It's cooler.
Better, yeah.
Mhm.
So we went, and at first I was sort of in the mindset that, it's going to be some crazy bodybuilders there. I'm not gonna, and do I fit in? Even backstage, I was just like, part of me in my head was just like, okay, I'm surrounded by like big time guys here. Where do I fit in, or do I fit in? And when I was at First Form and I was going over, I was helping Anna, I was helping Arthur, not so much he was doing stuff, but Jess, I was working on their form specifically. And I was working out and I was just like, I totally belong here. And
Mhm.
I had ended up talking to a coach because I was so motivated from the show and from all the competitors that I have locked in what I'm going to be doing next year. So I
Ooh.
am going to not cave and compete too early. And I have connected with a coach who I will be working with for my whole prep until next August. And I am going to be doing summer shredding. I'm going to be doing the comeback for transformation. But I'm also going to be doing Fit Physique, which is a drug tested division, which is good because I
Ooh.
want to do a drug tested division specifically. And later on in August, WNBF, the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation, will be doing a show in August in Ontario. And I was talking with my coach about what I want to do. And there are 8 divisions that I might compete in that
Oh
night.
my gosh. Would you have 8 different routines?
No, it'll probably be like 3 or 4 different routines, but I
But
love the
still,
routine
that's a
part.
lot. I
It
know, but
is.
man, that would be stressful to me.
These are all things that I may do. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but the reason is because if I were to do men's bodybuilding, lightweight bodybuilding, I would also be able to do novice bodybuilding as well as first show ever because
I
it's
see.
not transformation doesn't count. Also, I would be a master's because I'm 40 plus, right? And so same thing with classic physique as well as regular physique. So there's a novice as well as a master's division. And just speaking with my coach in regards to what the plan is, I know I was going a lot back and forth, but after going over things, like I have a very, very clear roadmap to what I want to do. And it's going to include a 27-week bulk. So
Whew.
yeah, followed by a 20-week cut, 20 to 22-week cut, depending on the show. But yeah, like I'm going to
So
come
during
in.
that time, send Mary and the kids out my way and we can hang out while you're in the process of doing
Yeah. But I'm so pumped for this. I'm so motivated. My workout over the past couple of days, especially today, was just probably the best workout I've had in a long time. Yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm motivated to do this and to represent Team Gold. So yeah,
Yes.
I'm excited.
Sweet.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Awesome.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you.
So what you're saying
Well,
is you're gonna be even more tired in the upcoming episodes of the waiting table. All
No,
right.
probably not till the end.
Not till
I'll
the
be
okay.
not till the end.
It sounds like a lot of work. I mean, it sounds like you're really pushing yourself hard, which is really awesome for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't kill yourself, man.
Oh, definitely not. No, I actually told myself like this is the year that I'm gonna like the past couple years, yes, have I sort of gone for it? Yeah. But this is the year I'm actually going to like really commit myself and go all in with this because
Yeah.
even the previous years, like there was still a lot of trial and error learning.
mhm.
And this year is the first year I feel like no, the roadmap is already created. Um, it's very clear as to what I'm going to do. There's no deviating from it. And it's just execute. And I'm not worried about the execution part, right? Like even the coaches, just like we were talking about it. And because for me, a big part of it is interviewing the coach because I want to make sure that you are of a similar approach and mindset and value system as me. And, I was asking him about his clients and what he likes, doesn't like. He's like, I don't want to have to chase people if they're at this level. And I'm like, I will promise you this, you will never once have to chase me. I don't break my diet. I don't not log. I don't miss workouts. I don't not get my steps. There's never going to be a point where you're going to have to chase me for anything. I just said, all I need is I need you to be those eyes when I'm too entrenched in it to make proper decisions as to how to adjust things. I need that. That's what I need you there for. Right. So it's going to be exciting. I mean, I'm very, very excited. I can't wait.
That's awesome.
Sweet,
very exciting.
I've got some more questions about that. And we're going to be doing a Q&A time in a little bit. And I want to talk about that some more. So my laptop's broken. I told Shea this earlier. My kids, Jude thought it'd be funny to close the laptop on Winnie's hands, but actually shattered the screen.
Gosh, she has strong hands.
I guess, yeah. And so just the corner of it popped, and then it just cracked up the whole screen. So I'm on my phone, which normally I can see the NSVs coming in and comments coming in and stuff like that. So you guys are my
I'm keeping an eye on it. Don't you worry. Yeah,
right.
Feel free. We haven't had any NSVs yet, so feel free, guys. I see Jamie's on, Mary's on. We got some fun peeps in here, so feel free to share your non-scale victories. We want to celebrate them with you.
And it was also fun, actually. You were there when we did the Toronto sort of get together and just being with everyone again. And a non-scale victory for me was not totally overextending myself.
What? So you slept what, like 2 hours a night or what?
I slept like three hours.
Wow. That's
I still actually went to the gym when they were here. I was just like, oh, I'm still gonna go to the gym and I'll meet you after. But no, it was good. Like I found that I had way more rest than last time, which was very helpful for me, because when I was there, I really, really wanted to be locked in as to what I had to do. I was doing a lot of running around at the show. So no, it was good to sort of know my boundaries there.
Yes, that's amazing. How was the pool party? That looked like so much fun.
It was good. Kathleen's? Yeah, I went to Kathleen's. And just so you know, Kathleen, she was just like, oh, I can't wait to be part of Team Gold, as in like, competing. I'm like,
she is.
I'm like, you've been part of Team Gold from the very beginning. Like, you've always been there. You're supporting everyone.
Taping all of our boobs. She's part of Team Gold.
You tape the boobs. Like that's the key. That's the key role. That's more important than the coach. Oh, Mary just gave me weird faces. Taping boobs. What? So you're ill.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it was fun. We all just came and it was a lot of just catching up because we didn't have too much time. Like we went to dinner and we were talking, but everyone's mind was on the competition.
Yeah.
So there we were talking about everything other than the competition. We were just hanging out and chatting, similar to like after the show with us, right? And we were just sort of sitting there that last night. Same thing. We were all just hanging out and chatting and swimming, and they were keeping my kids occupied. And yeah.
Does Marcus still remember me? Does he still like me?
He hasn't
latched on. Okay.
No,
that's what I was most worried about. So
no. And okay, so here's an NSV. It's a different type of NSV. And this is it was, how I always like to ask questions to try to get deep conversations going within the group. No. He never does that. We got this wicked conversation from Hugo, Anna's husband.
Yes.
We were talking about like, so what was your aha moment with all the people who had bariatric surgery? And then it ended up being me asking Hugo, what was your aha moment that this is something that Anna needed to do? And he just went off. I'm like, you've been holding this shit for a long time. And I kept looking at it. And there was a point, it's funny because Kathleen was just like, I'm glad you asked this. So I stopped. I'm like, you guys have talked about this, right? Like, this isn't the first time Anna's hearing about this. And he's like, oh, yeah, we have. I'm like, oh my God, because I thought I just caused a divorce or some shit.
Right. Just opened up a can of worms.
Right. But then he went on a long conversation about it. And that conversation actually got Mary thinking about her when I was going through all
Mm.
of this and through my process, and she was just very much like, I get why you are so loyal to this group, right?
Mm.
Like, I get why you connect with them. I get why, I've had a lot of conversations about my relationships with my friends from growing up versus my relationships with people in the bariatric community who I've in person have met maybe once, right? But the connections are so rich because of so many shared experiences and
Mhm.
struggles. And she's like, I get it. Like, seeing you guys all together and how much you have in common. She's like, it's awesome to see. And she's like, I feel a lot more comfortable with everyone. There's a second time too, right? That
Mhm.
she's been with everyone. So she connected, I think, and was a lot more comfortable with people, which is great because now she can technically come with me to any of these get-togethers.
Well,
But
technically she could have come anytime, but
yeah, but now she may want to a bit more, but I still don't want her to. She's crap my style, right?
no, I'd send her and not you.
Why? So you guys can get more sleep?
Yeah, exactly. And read.
That's
Bring
true.
Elise. Elise could read with us. We could all
There
be
you go.
reading.
She wants to just sit in a room with a bunch of ladies
Hmm.
silently, just read.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
I
Mel
don't
and
get it.
I,
I don't
no,
get it. That makes
Mel
no
and
freaking
I,
sense to me. Hey, let's hang
Mel,
out, and then just share the book.
yes. Well, Mel
Like,
and I
what?
have been talking about doing like a reading retreat and having it be where like we can all listen to an audiobook while crafting. So like doing like crocheting or puzzles and like just have and all listen to the same audiobook at the same time. I'm really not talking to the right audience with you two here, but Mary and Elise would totally get it and they would be obsessed with it. So
I'm trying to see if I have an audio thing that says like loser or something. I'm trying to find.
I
I don't.
deleted that one a while
Oh,
ago for
okay, okay.
obvious for times like these. Trust me.
See, even Anna goes, I hope you realize you aren't reading at all at bariatric retreat.
Yes, I told
Right.
Anna I'm bringing one book, and she said it has to be just on the plane ride, and I said that's fair. But I'm also that one book is my Kindle, which has multiple books, but it's my
That's
little
cheating.
loophole.
That's cheating.
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
okay. So we have some NSVs. Jamie, who has been going through a lot of stuff, and girl Jamie, not boy Jamie. Girl Jamie has been traveling, and she's been driving like a long time, and she's like starting a new life. She shared some updates on her Instagram and stuff, but I told her, I'm like, share it in the chat so that way I'm not oversharing anything. But Jamie, I'm so proud of you. I know that this has been a really tough like couple of years, but like I'm just so proud of you for doing what you need to keep yourself safe, and you're doing it, girl. So I know she's almost to her destination, I believe. So keep on going. Let's see. Oh yes, boy Jamie now. Saying he struggles with my identity at after losing 500 pounds. Yes, maybe we can get into that a little bit more with Q&A time. I'll make a note of that. Jess said, Mary is my MVP for bringing me those Mr. Puffs when my coach has a clear bias against donuts.
Yeah, man, you got world championships. Trying to keep you on track from your Jess likes to experiment like the night before the show. She's like, "Oh, I want to try these new carbs." I'm like, "Are you friggin' nuts?"
You're like, stick to what you know, girlfriend. And then after
nonstop. And then afterwards, she tries to eat something else, and then doesn't work out. It's
I
like your
love
coach knows what he's talking about.
whatever.
That's actually our tagline. It ends up being said so many times because things will happen and I'll be like, don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. And when it happens, or if someone else says it, they're like, holy shit, Rob was right.
So I think what you have to do a little reverse psychology and be like, I
Yeah.
dare you to do that. And
Yeah,
then people are
go.
going to be like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Oh, Anna has an SV. Oh my
Yeah.
God. This is a friggin' horrible one.
What?
It was horrible, but awesome. So Anna's NSV this week was jumping on Jess when she came off stage with the championship and not even thinking about the fact that I was too heavy for her to hold her up. Literally, Jess came down holding her trophy. Anna runs like a spider monkey, jumps, not like jumps the hug, just jumps with it, straddle her.
In heels
Jess,
too. Both
in
of them.
heels.
Mhm.
Jess lasts for a second or so,
Ah!
then falls on her butt, almost breaks her finger,
Oh shit.
and Anna's just sitting on her. And Anna's like going to help, and Jess like, no, don't touch me, don't touch me. And then I go to pick Jess up. She's like, I think she broke my finger.
Oh
I'm like,
no.
all right. She was fine though.
Oh good.
But that was a good one. I enjoyed that.
Hey,
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
I said it first.
Well, but nobody likes you, so.
That's
Hey, Cheryl.
This is true.
I said it last.
You
I
said it
win.
last. That's the one that means the most.
Save the best for last.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa Williams. I don't know if anyone knows that. Just me and Murph because we're old.
Because you're old and you guys
You're
talk about busts, but no, or no, what is that?
Busts.
It's a bust.
Right? Yeah,
bust.
okay.
It's a bust.
A bust. A
bust.
singular bust.
Not numerous busts.
Mm-mm. I'm excited, you guys, for it to be the three of us tonight. We have some good questions, and feel free, guys, in the comments if you have questions. I will get them added. I'm going to put something in here right now about identity. We'll know what it means, right, guys?
Yeah.
But feel free to ask questions, and especially if they have to do with cycles and periods. I always like to test the guys on their knowledge with that. So please feel free to put comments and questions in there for us to answer. And I have a fun game for us.
Oh, good. That sounds great.
No, I told Murph the first thing I said, I was like, hey, I have a really fun game, but it's one that you guys will actually like. It's very easy. That's literally what I said to him.
Oh, hold on. Alicia and Cheryl both know who Vanessa Williams is.
Well, that's Cheryl's sister.
It is, yeah. Fine.
Okay, yes, Mary. I'm putting down poop, and we'll all know what it means. Mary really wants some poop talk. She did make that very, very clear. So
we could talk poop. I'm down.
Just digestion in general, it's always a good topic.
It really is, though. It really is. I think it's something that as people get further and further, that's the stuff that they forget is important. So I would love to talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Jamie says, I have 3 almost 12-year-old girls and a wife. I know my period. He's a modern day miracle because he knows his period. So
yeah, he does.
I was on Dr. Connie's podcast today, and we even started talking about cycles and periods. So she actually was cool about it, unlike how you and Murph.
We're so cool about it. Like, hey, what's up? Periods. Cool.
Periods. Oh, yes, Jess. Fiber 1 is my new bestie.
Better be.
Fiber man. That's what I should name my firstborn child. That's how important fiber is.
Yeah.
Or Fiber man. I like that. That's a new superhero.
It is. Dun, 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 make your shit.
That's perfect. Well, on that note, should we start sexy time music? Oh, okay. I thought we lost Murph. I was going to try to give him an out. I'm like,
my cats, every time I go live, my cats lose their shit. And so
they get excited.
One of our cats got out last night and didn't come home all night. But we could tell that she was at the door because there's claw marks. She tore up our seal on our door. And so I have to replace that. But all of a sudden she's scratching and meowing and she's at the door. So I had to go let her in because she's
the prodigal child.
She's not an outdoor cat.
But she came home.
She came home. She's back. Of course, just in time for the podcast.
Perfect. No, that's perfect.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Second time music.
Yeah, and and people are wanting digestive talk. So guys, put all your poop questions in during sexy time music. It goes well. So please do that.
Yeah.
Yes. And do you know what is sexier than poop talk? Oh, I don't know about that. Nothing.
I don't know if anything's sexier than poop talk.
Nothing really. Yeah.
But
we'll be close.
But close second is sexy time music in 3, 2, 1.
'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah, lead the way. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. To the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good lies, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Ooh, susceptible now before the
Hey, I'm Murph, and I am number 1. Shea's number 2.
That's right. I'm Shea, and we're going to be talking about poop, so I'll take number 2.
I'm Rob, and I want to be number 2. Welcome to the Waiting Table Podcast. Do I want to be number 2?
You're number 3, which is diarrhea, and that's the
That-
worst.
Hey.
Probably the shittiest intro we've ever done.
Oh, I like that. That's good. That's
Okay.
good.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
That's a good one.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
I
You know
can't.
what? You're on fire, buddy. That's good. That's good. Well, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of the Waiting Table Podcast, where we have roundtable poop discussions about the hottest topics in weight loss with, of course, the coolest people from the bariatric community. I'm Rob. We got Murph. We got Shea. And, of course, we got you guys. So grab a chair, wind down from your busy day, and take a seat at the table. Shea, how's it going today?
Oh, it's going so good. I'm so excited to see you guys. I have a fun little game planned that I know you guys love when I do games. So I'm excited to be here. How about you, Murph? How are you doing?
Doing really, really good. And yeah, I'm glad. I love having our guests. I loved having Jason on last week. I love meeting with people.
Papa
but
Bear.
I really love, Papa Bear. But I really love hanging out with just the three of us. Just the three of us.
You and
Um,
I
Yeah.
and Rob.
And
That's
Rob.
fun. But yeah,
She
just
doesn't
hanging
know.
out.
She saw in the commercial. She saw it on a meme or something.
What is
Or-
that, a real song? I thought that was just a commercial jingle.
Yeah.
I thought it was just in Austin Powers. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Ooh, you know who Austin Powers is?
I do.
That's
Remember
somewhat
when
impressive.
I know, right? I mean, it
Okay.
came out when I was like, I think 2, but I remember.
I saw it in theaters. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well, speaking of theaters and entertainment and excitement, you guys like that segue?
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Are you guys ready for my millennial game I have for you?
Let's go.
Do it. Let's go.
So, this is for everyone. Everyone can play. Have you guys heard of Smash or Pass? Or do I need to explain it for the old
I do know.
people?
Yeah.
Okay, so the idea is smash. I mean, typically people will do this and they'll show pictures of celebrities. Who would you want to smash versus pass?
Smash.
We're gonna always for you. I know.
Always.
I was gonna show the first picture is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Smash.
Smash.
No, but we're not doing it about people. We're doing it about bariatric topics on things that it's like a yes for us or a no, smash or pass. And we have to use that terminology because that's what the kids are using. Okay.
Oh,
Like
Yeah. And
smash-
Alicia,
smash is in, sorry.
Oh, no, I
Smash
was-
is in smash is in where we want to talk about it, or that we agree with it, or we like it.
yeah, all of it.
Okay,
Yeah. Would
okay.
you smash that idea
Gotcha.
in a
course.
platonic way?
Oh.
If it asked me nicely.
Yes. Okay. So it'll make more sense when I share them. So, and Alicia,
Right.
don't worry. She's saying that I'm making you feel old. No, you are super cool, girl. And this is just something I saw on TikTok because I'm trying to be on TikTok more. So that's how I learned about it. So this first one, smash or pass, adding protein to your coffee. What do we think on that?
Smash.
Hard.
Smash.
Well, But
That's a
Murph,
hard.
you already have like, does that count with your coffee, your cafe latte? Because technically, I guess that's just kind of
That's
be
what it
more
is.
efficient with it.
Yeah, I mean that's
Mhm.
what it is. The cafe latte is coffee, and then I add coffee to my coffee.
Got
So
it.
double
Got it.
Coffee to
Got it.
coffee. Oh,
Mhm.
everyone's smashing.
I don't.
Yeah.
We have a couple passes though. We have Alicia and Boy Jamie saying pass. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's his name. I've given him Boy Jamie.
Boy Jamie,
Yeah, boy Jamie.
not
kind of
man
like,
Jamie.
Boy George, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know who that is?
I do.
Wow.
Boy Jamie.
Smash.
Jamie.
Speaking of
Smash,
smash,
hard
Pass. I'm a
smash.
pass on that. Hard pass on that one.
All right, all right. Here's our
All
next one. Eating only lettuce wrapped burgers, no buns. Smash or pass?
Pash. I will pass during regular times and smash during prep.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass. I have done it maybe a handful of times in the past 4 years, but carbs are not my enemy.
That's
No, they're not.
right.
You're
I will enjoy a burger with the bun.
Love it. Love it.
I'll probably cut the burger in half though.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's my thing. I'll cut it.
give me the half.
You do. Yeah, exactly. You just
give me
share it
the
with a
other half
friend.
because I'm eating friggin' lettuce.
Sharing is good. Smash together.
I
All
love
right.
it. I love it. All right. Smash or pass, getting a to-go box before you even take your first bite at a restaurant.
Oh, I smashed that.
Smash
Yeah.
that so hard.
Smash
I've
that
seen
so
you
hard,
smash
bro.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even
That's a
know.
smash.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. All right. Smash or pass, that one friend who says, I could never give up bread.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. It's smash or pass. Okay.
Pass. I'll get another friend.
I got a new
Get
friend,
enough-
man. Pass.
I
got
love
more
to.
friends.
We're
I
getting
could
like
never
we're
give up.
getting comments of like people saying smash or pass, and I don't know what's for what, but it's kind of funny.
I know. I'm just like, so do we pass on the friend or do we pass on the comment? I don't know. But screw it.
Pass on Rob. Everybody
Get
says,
outta
"Oh,
here.
that's so
Get
weird."
outta here,
Everyone's saying
friend.
Rob, pass, pass. Oh, weird. Okay.
That's not a real friend. I get it.
All right. Next one: smash or pass. Weighing your food on a mini kitchen scale.
Oh, smash that all day, bro.
Yeah. What about you, Murph?
Yeah, I passed on that maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I at first, but then I feel like I got the hang of what 5-6 ounces looked like.
Cool.
And so I pass on that.
Marion
Mhm.
Motion's hitting on me. She said, "Are we smashing him or the idea?"
No, I think she meant, are we smashing him? Like,
Oh yeah. Anna smashes daily.
Whoa, chill, girl.
6 times a
But keep
day,
going.
bro.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I go back and forth. I've been smashing more with the food scale lately, so I go back and forth.
I probably should bring it out.
Oh.
It's nice to check in every once in a while.
Yeah,
you know,
I
just
think
get
it's important to just
like a
have an
routine
idea.
smash
Yep.
with it. You know.
Yeah.
Routine
Alicia,
smash.
oh, you don't know. You gotta broaden your horizons, girl.
You don't know
You
what you
smash all over
missing.
that. You don't know.
I've seen you. I think it was Nat actually. She has. I don't go to this extreme, or I don't
The
say
restaurant
extreme.
scale.
Yes, but she has one that's like a portable one where you can take
Yeah.
it to the restaurant. I'm like, whoa, that's cool.
Because I'm so old, I actually bring like the weighing scales,
Yes.
like the scales of justice.
Yep.
And then I'll
With
put
the
this
lady
shit-
with the blindfold.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do that. That's what I do.
Yep. Okay.
I like this game.
Smash. I know
This is
it's
your
fun,
best
right?
game. This is your best game, Shea.
Thanks,
Everyone's
guys.
playing.
Thank you. All right, smash or pass. Cottage cheese in everything.
Pass.
Pass, really?
Yeah. Not
I'm
in
shocked.
everything. Like cottage cheese has its place. It's great to put in a lot of things to up your protein.
I have to say,
But-
I'm pretty disappointed in you.
Yeah. I just feel like, just there's other sources of protein you can have.
But
Don't
cottage cheese
just
is
put
such a
cottage
solid
cheese.
one.
And so here, I'll give you one. Yeah. But when people just do like fat-free cottage cheese on everything, I'm just like, why does it have to be fat-free though?
Okay, well, I mean, this didn't specify fat-free or not. It can be full-fat cottage cheese. I mean, So you'd
Yeah.
smash the full fat,
I'll
not
sm- yeah.
the fat free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Murph?
Yeah,
Chubby
I'd say smash. I mean, there was a good year or so where that's what I had for breakfast, like all the time, was like cottage cheese with like
And Rob
egg.
was like unknowingly to you, he was just judging you so hard, I guess,
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Judgy.
Yeah, I would have that with like scrambled eggs, and it was just that it was a texture thing for me. I really enjoyed it right out of the gate. First maybe year or two, I ate that. I smashed it all the time, but now it's like, nah.
All day,
Yeah.
bro. All day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Would you do cottage cheese over Greek yogurt?
Why would
I
you
think
do
I think I have.
really?
You
Yeah.
would no, not on top of Greek yogurt, like instead of Greek yogurt.
Instead of. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I have
ew.
mixed them together. No, I've mixed them together.
Oh, really?
Really? Oh,
Yeah, it's not bad.
you're weird.
Huh. Like with a
Now I'm judging.
Yeah,
Before I
that's
was
how-
barely judging. Now I'm
It's like granola. If you add like granola and maybe like little mini chocolate chips and stuff like that, it's
Okay,
actually
okay.
not bad. It's good.
Okay, so I think Murph is past the smash stage with cottage cheese. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
full-blown marriage,
yeah,
full-blown
yeah.
life,
He's
like
monogamous with the
with
cottage cheese. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, good to know.
They're
good to
going
know.
steady. They're going
Yes.
steady.
All right.
Alicia
all
would
right.
pick Greek yogurt. So would Mary.
I do
uh,
more Greek yogurt than cottage cheese,
too.
I will
But
say.
Now I do Greek yogurt all the
I
time.
used to love
Don't
cottage
tell
cheese. I
cottage
love
cheese that.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Don't come on. That's
She's
side
not here.
pieces, man. She's not here. I do
think
like
you're
the
right.
little pillows of goodness, of protein goodness there. I like
In
that.
cottage cheese?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
In the
We used-
yogurt, that would not be good. That would be an
Yeah,
indication.
that's
on
yeah.
that.
I love when my Greek yogurt's like chunky, eh? Do you like
Really
that?
sour.
Yeah, yeah. Did you buy that chunky version?
The
Ooh,
chunky
Greek
monkey.
yogurt with honey and granola. See, that's good.
Yes. All right. Next one. Smash or pass. Drinking water like it's your full-time job.
Smash.
Smash.
Smash that hard.
And if you're ever part of my team, I will smash. You will smash that too, because
And
you
that's
have to.
not a threat, it's a promise.
No, it's a
And on
promise.
that I know that's what I just said.
Cheers.
Yes.
I'm a drink. Smash that,
Yes.
guys. Smash it.
Smash it.
Love it. All right. I don't know why with this next
I
one.
miss my mouth.
Oh, well, of course you did.
Yeah.
This next one, for some reason, Murph, I had you in mind for this. This is something I will just say
Smash.
hardcore smash, but let me see if I'm right with this. Eating chili for the 4th day in a row because it's still in your fridge.
Yeah, definitely smash.
I don't know. Why did I think of you with that? Do you have a story, or do you love chili? Why did I think of you with that one?
My wife makes this really bomb Dr. Pepper chili. That's just like
Yeah.
so good. When she makes it, like I'm probably the only one who like has leftovers again and again and again. I love
just
that.
knew
I love
it.
that stuff. I love chili. Yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
so many passes. I'd do that, man. I'd smash that.
good stuff.
I mean,
or
I get it. I
white
think
bean chili, chicken chili. That's a
Mm.
good
Is it the chili or the 4 days for you, Shea?
no, it's more of like no, I love chili. I think for having it 4 times in a row would be a bit too much, like as far as just like I need more variety and stuff.
Hmm.
So yeah.
But are you eating it
I
every
don't
meal?
well,
Is it
I don't
like
know.
4 days
Well,
of every
I think
meal?
like it like with anything I make when I meal plan and prep, it's like that's almost kind of my limit. Like I have it 4 times and then I don't want it anymore. So it's like if I
Sure.
have it for a lunch and then a dinner, but my stomach is pretty strong. Like I don't care. Like I think we've talked about this before, but like if I'm not worried about it going bad necessarily because my stomach is pretty strong. So like I'll extend things out to like a
too.
week is usually, but like Dylan, his stomach is a bit more sensitive. So
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, no, I just would get, I think, tired after the 4th
Fair.
time. So
Since bariatric surgery, my stomach has been able to tolerate those types of foods. And like peppers, like I used to like have a really bad reaction to like red
Mhm.
peppers, green peppers, onions, and I loved them. I just couldn't eat them. But now, like spicy foods, chilies, maybe that's why I smash it like all the time, because like I couldn't before. It would mess me up for days.
your little stomach's like,
And
bring it
now it's like,
on. I'm
yeah,
ready.
I can handle it, and so I'm gonna
I'm
smash
gonna
it.
handle that.
Yeah.
smash
Yeah.
Smash
All right.
it.
I have a few more. Are you guys cool for a few more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, we actually like this game.
This
so
game was
sure.
good.
All right. This one, smash or pass, the protein first mantra, even when dessert is calling your name.
Smash. I did that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I picked all the protein off my pizza first when we had like a 4-meat pizza, and then I picked off all the protein, and then went in for the cheese, and I kind of eat everything like not together. I always
I'm
get
a
the protein
pass.
first, and then dessert. I haven't had dessert yet, but I'll probably have a yogurt for dessert.
Cool.
I'm a pass.
Can I guess your reasoning for passing?
Yeah.
Because you mix your protein with your dessert. That is part of your dessert, Rob.
Oftentimes. The other reason is because generally whatever I get, I'm just going to eat everything anyways.
At the same time, you can eat it all together.
Yeah, everything's going to finish, so I just eat it all. I'm not worried that I'm not going to finish anything.
Yeah, that's fair. But in the beginning, that might be
Oh,
more.
Yeah.
My eyes are still way bigger than my stomach for some reason. Like I just,
yeah,
I will grab more than I should.
Yeah.
And then I have to throw it away, but I've gotten good at throwing it away. And so that's not
good.
a problem either, you know, but like, I want to make sure I get that protein in first.
Yeah, totally. Wise. All right. I'm curious on this one for you guys, because I think this one has maybe changed a little bit over time. Weighing yourself every day, smash or pass?
I feel like we've reversed roles here, Murph. You and I.
Yeah.
I smashed this now.
You're a daily weigher?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're holding yourself accountable. You want to see the numbers. You're a numbers guy. I mean, that's what you do. So you got and you got to see that, especially if like you're competing too. Like that's really important.
And the reason why, and this is so different, because I think when we had talked about weighing every day, we were talking about, well, I assume because this is the way I was back then, is there was always like a hope whenever, or like a fear, anxiety, hope, excitement, all of those things wrapped in one, because there was such an emotional connection to weighing yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it was slightly higher, that would potentially make you feel bad. If it was slightly lower, you'd make your day. Now, the reason why it's different for me now is because to me now, it is just one of 7 data points that'll provide me with an average for the week, right? And that's why it doesn't bother me the same way. Because, you know, what I usually suggest with everyone on my team, like if you weigh yourself, let's just say your weigh-in is Monday and Sunday you had pizza, which doesn't ruin your progress, but the salt would make your numbers inflate the next morning. And then I don't want all of a sudden people are, it's like, well, this is my weigh-in time and I'm 2 pounds heavier than last time just because I'm holding on to that water, as opposed to if I have an average throughout the week, then it's just like, okay, one day I'm higher, but the rest is actually accurate. So it evens out. So yes, I smash this now.
How about you, Murph?
Because I'm a nerd.
Yeah, I pass. I pass on the daily weigh-in. Right now my scale is broken. I had to throw it away, and I don't have a new one. And if I did, I don't know if I'd get on it right now. You know, for me, it's been more of a, you know, I got down to 167, and the doctors, you know, said technically with my BMI, I should be down to 164.
Yeah.
And it was just like, man, I looked and felt like garbage. I didn't like anything that I was seeing. And I don't particularly like what I'm seeing now either, but I'm still able to live life and do things that I've never been able to do. So I'm happy. You know, it's that win. I'm not chasing a number. I'm chasing happiness. And if I wake up in the morning and my legs hurt, you know, then maybe I need to reconsider some of my choices. You know what I mean? Like there's other telltale signs rather, you know, not just the scale. There's other things.
Agree.
You know, you can wake up, food can affect your mood. You know, it can, like your different foods can just affect different things about your day, you know, day to day, how you feel. I don't want to eat anymore to feel sluggish, because what's the point in life and yada, you know what I mean? Like there was a time in my head where it was just like, I want to eat because I want to not exist anymore. I want to be gone, you know? And now it's like, I need fuel. I'm going to eat this, and you know, that's going to be my fuel to get me to my next meal. And it's very practical. And you know, I have to eat. And so I make it
eating to live, not living to eat.
Exactly. exactly.
Mhm.
So weighing in daily. I mean, I used to be a very strict, and I had a
You used to
method.
smash it hard.
I
You
used
used
to
to smash
smash it
that.
hard,
Oh,
and I had a method to it. I'd have to go to the bathroom first, and then like it was a routine.
Mhm.
And I'm glad to have walked away from that routine, knowing that it's not about the number anymore. I've succeeded. I've outdid. I all I wanted to hit was 199. I got to 167, and it's like, all
yeah.
right. And now I'm just comfortable, and I'd like to lose 10, 15 pounds maybe,
Sure.
but I also want to hit the gym more, and that's just not. I'm not in that place right yet, right now.
Mhm. Mhm.
I've got to put other things in order first before I can get on to the next routine.
Yep.
And so
Agree.
just kind of stuck in limbo, and just like you said, Shea, eating to live, not living to eat.
Yep.
Wait, did I say that right? Okay, yeah.
Yep, you got it. I know, I always have to think about that one too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah.
So-
And I would say I'm courting. Like we're kind of dating.
Oh,
Okay.
I
but
wouldn't
like
say full
casually,
sma-
like, are
Um,
you like friends with benefits or
Yeah, we're friends with benefits, I would say. I mean, we see each other every week, me and the
nice?
scale,
Oh
but
shit,
it's just
you're on a
it's
Once
just
a week.
schedule.
casual. Yeah, it's just every week just to kind of get our fix and then we're done and it's fine.
Damn.
Okay. Okay.
So Alicia actually brought up a good point that I want to talk about. So she said the reason why I pass is now with my period, the scale fluctuates so much, and
Mhm.
it causes anxiety. And I think that is totally a valid point.
Mhm.
And this is something that we run into a lot as well, because we'll look at the weigh-ins and I'll be like, this week you're up 5-6 pounds. But I think for me, again, like the way I always look at things is yes, there's an emotional connection to it, but the more you actually can put a reason behind it and understand, then sometimes it breaks down that emotional
Yeah.
connection. So, when people are just like, when they weigh themselves every day and they're like, oh my God, I gained 2 pounds. My
Mhm. And
answer,
feel panicked
yeah,
about it.
yeah. And they
Mhm.
panic and they're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what do I do? And then I say, okay, calm down first. You have to eat 3,500 calories to gain that 1 pound. So all day yesterday, did you eat 7,000 calories on top of the amount of calories that we already planned for you? So did you eat 10,000 calories? And they're like, no, I stuck to my number. So then I'm like, okay, so then there's a reason why it's not
Mhm.
fat and it's water, which also means you're going to lose it just like you would with water,
Yeah.
right? And so
I
oftentimes when
love that.
people,
That's so good.
yeah, because it's sort of it's the actual reasons, and so like same thing, exactly that scale is going to go up when you're on your period. So knowing that and knowing that it's not magically fat because you didn't eat 30,000 calories, yeah, it's water, but that just means that next week it'll come back to normal and you can plan for that. 3
Yep.
weeks you're going to have consistency and then 1 week it'll go up. So you understand that, right?
Yep. All right. Are you guys ready for my last one? I'm excited to
Yeah.
get because I think I might know, but we'll see. All right. Smash or pass? Dun da da da. Straws.
Oh shit. What do you think, Shea? What do you think we would say?
Oh, hard smash for me. I love straws. I was like freaked out about it because everyone was like, "Oh, don't drink a straw." Da, 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 da. I've heard
Why are
enough
they all
of
Japanese men?
that's all I watched was Japanese
Oh.
TikToks about
Oh, that's right.
oh, straws. Mr. Miyagi was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, straws." I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Straws.
No, but like everyone, I feel like there's all there. With people I talk with in the community, there's like that one thing that people like will scare you. For me, it was straws. Like, don't use straws.
Yeah.
And there's enough research, I think, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody else is different with this, but there's not research that supports that. Like, I think it's like for me, it's easier to get more liquid in with using a straw and it doesn't affect or hurt my stomach or anything. So I'm a hard smash with a straw. Me and the straw, like how Murph was with cottage cheese, that's
Yeah.
how I am with straws.
Yeah. So you had an infatuation, but then you're over it now.
No, okay, no. I'm passionate that we are deep in the throes of our smashing, me and straws.
Oh, you smashed the shit out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that Murph and I would smash?
So
or
I
pass?
think I think Murph is a smasher with straws is my guess, and I think Rob is a pass. Am I
And
right?
why? And why? For both.
Well, Murph is cool like I am, so. And then Rob, you probably have some scientific reason that's going to go against everything I just said. So let's hear
Pretty
it.
much.
Okay,
It's
let's hear it.
easier for me to chug when
Well, but you're not supposed to do that either.
I know you're not, but and that was one of my biggest fears, that I'm never gonna be able to do that. And so I will say, chugging now is like baby chugging. It's not the same, but I do find that straws just slow me down when I'm drinking, and it makes it harder for me to drink the amount that I need to. And so that's why I don't use a straw. It also, I wouldn't say is inefficient, but like it just it just
I feel
slows
like
me
it's
down.
inefficient. Like I hate having to tip my head back, and then I'm like, oh, and then I spill
But you
it
can
everywhere,
pose, like,
like
because
you
when you're like
did.
this, you're just like bam, bicep, right? Like, nah, see, you just look
Pose.
like a weirdo.
No, I saw the vein pop when she did that.
Let me see that. Let me see it again.
That vein,
Do it
that
again.
vein popped up there in the. Yeah. I
Yeah,
see, right?
hey,
Yep,
you see that
see
girl
it.
with the vein? Yeah, the one who's making that really weird face with her water bottle.
Well, at least they won't say, "Hey, look at that really weird guy who spills water all down himself when he drinks
Like I just did
water."
when I just
yeah,
drank.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I like straws.
Yeah. That's fair. That's a good reason.
Rob likes sippy cups.
I know he
I do.
does.
Oh my god! But then, oh, and you know why? Also, here's the other reason why I pass on straws. I find that it's way easier to clean without.
That's true. That's fair. I will admit to that. There is some
I've got
emotional turmoil that straws
This
have,
very
you know,
traumatized, actually.
but they smash still pretty hard. So
Smash
I
hard.
honest to God forgot that straws
we're
were an
like not
issue
allowed.
in this
Yeah.
community. Like I forgot that was a thing until
Mhm.
you said that. Like I have.
Are we
think I
bringing up
came-
some like deep rooted trauma here?
Yeah.
That's coming up.
I think I came out of surgery with a straw in my mouth. Like I've been fine ever since. Like I will tell you, I did notice when I would drink out of a straw, I would feel gassier. I would feel like there was definitely, because there's I think the biggest belief is that there's air inside of the straw that you are taking in before the liquid, and so I would feel that. Like I could feel that. Like early in my, in my surgery, after my surgery, I would feel that air pocket kind of building up, and I was very gassy, very belchy, and I think it was because of the straw, but I didn't care. Like it's for me, it was just
You
more
were committed.
Yeah.
I've got my skull.
See, that's
straw
pretty
topper.
cool.
That's why. That's
I
why.
got my straw topper on my Stanley,
too.
with my.
You can get a lot more accessories
wallet.
with
You
straws.
accessorize your straws.
Mhm.
I've always had a straw. I like my straw. It's never been an issue. And, I think a lot of people, growing up, I always heard that, like, I don't know if it was my grandfather or my dad, but like, men don't drink out of straws.
Oh, it's a girly thing.
It was yeah, no, for real. Like when you go to a
Oh.
restaurant, like men don't drink out of straws. You just drink out of, and I always thought that was so nasty. Like I'm putting my mouth on something that
on who knows what.
on somebody else put their mouth
Yeah.
on that. Like,
But it would be another
I would
manly
rather have a
man.
straw.
Yeah.
As long as you know it's a manly man.
Like how clean is this glass that you're serving me at this restaurant? That like somebody else just had their mouth on this thing.
Fair.
Like, give me a straw. So
True.
Like you broke that.
It's a little bit of a
You broke
germophobic
that
thing for me.
cycle.
How about the
But
fork that
Also,
you're eating with?
real men cry and drink out of straws. So,
Deal. Done. I like that.
I didn't know we were so passionate about straws, but it's good to know.
Straws.
wait till we start talking about poop, guys. It's gonna get
Boom.
really good.
Yep.
Speaking of that, I have this first question, and I thought we would start with it. It's pretty serious, so you guys
That was
have
great.
to kind
That
of
was a
get
great
ready.
game. Shea.
That
Oh,
was a good
thank
game.
you.
That was
We'll
a
have to
really
do
good
more
game.
smash and passes, maybe
I
different
like that.
I like that.
themes. All right, so this is a really serious one from Boy Jamie.
Okay.
Boy Jamie.
You think bariatric people get divorced over gas?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think it's a contributing factor. Smash that.
Smash that.
Smash that gas.
But my wife's not the bariatric patient. Like that is that
Oh, low
it's-
blow.
goes the other way.
Oh, I know gas, right? Well, I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? All I have listed, people didn't ask a
It's poop.
specific
Poop.
question, so I
Poop.
just have poop.
Well,
Well,
Alicia said she had questions or she wanted to talk about like the digestive stuff because that's something. So if you have a question about the digestive challenges after bariatric surgery, definitely share them.
Yes.
So we can answer. But
for those that might not know, that's actually how the Waiting Table podcast started.
it was
That
our
was
Genesis
the
story.
sperm
In a roundabout
essentially.
way.
Yeah. DJ is a sperm and the egg is
Yep.
just poop.
You
It's just-
guys were the egg and poop was the sperm, I think.
Yikes. That's not good.
long story short, I was constipated just a couple weeks after bariatric surgery, and Rob came to the rescue, and we had a connection.
Yeah.
And then we started. So really, like we joke around about it, but like that first few weeks is tough, and getting back to listening to your body and learning your new body and learning fiber and protein and those types of things. It's very crucial, very important. I was in pain, and Rob and Dad Rob came to my rescue, and so
The Rob, that's what we do.
the Robs
Clear out the poop.
unblock you. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? And I like talking about poop. That's weird. Because it definitely is a challenge early on, and then I think there is a bit of a time period where you sort of get it under control and you get used to everything and everything adjusts. And then later on, I feel like it drops off for people again, right? And like fiber doesn't end up being a priority because like, the focus is always on eat your protein, drink your water type stuff, right? So then people are like, okay, well, I'm not going to eat a lot of carbs, but fiber is a carb, right? And so it's important to understand that fiber is a carbohydrate. So it doesn't work the same as other carbohydrates in that same sense, but it's important to not shy away from all carbs because it's going to help you poop. And with that said, if you are taking a lot of fiber, it's also important to drink enough water. So for people who drink or don't drink enough water,
with a straw or without, it doesn't matter.
Without a straw, you can smash or not. But that's also going to help your digestion, especially when you up your fiber, because sometimes people are like, okay, I'm going to up my fiber, water stays low, and boom, constipated, right? And so,
we're getting some good poop questions started. This was good. That was a good introductory start. Well done.
Right. Yes.
So I feel bad. I'm not going to call people out because I don't know if they want me to share who this is. So I will just say it anonymously. So after surgery, I'm going to pretend it's me. Okay, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
So after surgery, my doctor prescribed me with laxatives to help with my poop because, obviously. But here I am 2 years later, and I'm still dependent on them. What do you guys do to help regulate your poop without laxatives?
So I prioritize at least 1 or 2 meals a day that is heavy fiber. And honestly, I think heavy fiber. I think one of the main things you can do is just educate yourself on what has fiber, right? So a lot of your vegetables will be your fiber base. I know a lot of people will look at like the big grains and all that stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be those things. Jess made a comment earlier that Fiber One's her friend. That's one thing I have almost all my clients look into, fiber. So I will always have a meal that has Fiber One, and usually it's in a Ninja Creamy because it gives texture to your ice cream. Because of course it is. I'm their spokesperson. But then so like knowing what has fiber and making sure you can get enough fiber, and then also being cognizant of your water and your fat intake, because sometimes people, again, if you take essential fatty acids, if you take any oils, then that'll also help make sure that you are able to go to the bathroom. And if you look at people's diets, bariatric people, as they get past a certain point, again, protein and water, very low carbs, meaning very low fiber, and also fat is very low, right? Like with most of my clients, it's sort of just like end of the night, they're like, I need like 30 grams of fat. I'm like, we need to break that mentality. And eat the fat. That's all going to help you go to the bathroom a lot more.
Another thing that's super helpful for me is moving, and it doesn't have to be intense movement, just walking. If you can walk every day, Like it is so, so helpful. And also too, I think recognizing that for me, at least, digestion is different depending on what I'm doing. And so like at home, I'm super regular. I'll go once or twice every day. But when
Sure.
I'm traveling, the stress
Yeah.
of that will like really kind of mess things up. And so that's the only time that I will, whenever I travel, I bring, oh shoot, what is it called? It's like the smooth tea, but they're capsules.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're more like of a natural laxative, but I will preemptively, like if I'm leaving to travel the next day, I'll take one the night before so I can go in the morning. And then I'll take one. It usually depends, but like either every night or every other night when I'm traveling, because it's like clockwork. I just slow down and get backed up, and that's not fun.
Nope.
The other thing I was going to share too, just because I thought it'd be helpful, because you were talking about like supplementing fiber. It's also, I think, helpful to know what foods have fiber. So I just got a little chart. Sorry, I'm covering you, Murph. There you go. There you go. So I just wanted to give some like examples though. Lentils, split peas, beans, artichoke hearts, chickpeas, avocados have a lot of fiber, surprisingly. Chia seeds, berries, leafy greens, pears, almonds, carrots, cruciferous veggies like broccoli, mango, oats, quinoa, apples, papaya, beets, sweet potatoes, popcorn. That's fun. Brown rice or millet, and oranges and bananas. So just some ideas if you're needing to get some more food with fiber.
And if you are looking at that list for like a go-to, Shea, can you put that back up?
Yeah.
Thank you. Also look at the amount per serving, right? So if you have chia seeds, you get 10 grams per 2 tablespoons, which is a lot. If you have, a mango, you get 5 grams, which is great, but that's per cup. And then so you're also looking at, okay, well, how much sugar do I also get with that? So also always a good thing to look at. Cruciferous veggies are great for fiber and it's good for helping keep you full as well. So yeah, all these are great options. Just also keep in mind all the other macronutrients you would get from a lot of those things.
What is that smooth tea called? Hold on,
Can I just want to now.
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah.
So I wanted to add to that, like something that I had to work out, and it took me a good year or so with my fiber intake, was high fiber foods versus like fiber one brownies or fiber bars or fiber things, because for me personally, high fiber foods worked better. I don't know if there's something about the artificial flavoring fiber type stuff or whatever however those are made in factory, it's not, I don't want to say it's not the same, but it's the amount of fiber that you're getting, but also sometimes just the food itself will have the right. I feel like avocado is just, for me, it's oily, and that really helps. Yeah, because you have the fat
for sure.
That makes sense.
The avocado would help me out more than the brownie, which is very dense. It's a very denser, version of a fiber. So just playing around with the foods is really important, and then also water intake.
Yep.
Water, fiber, and then moving around, getting those steps in, 7,000 to 10,000 steps a day, and just bending, just moving. I part of my routine for a while was like doing laundry first thing in the morning would help, because I'm bending over a lot.
That makes sense.
In the dryer, pulling things out of the washer, and it's very simple, static, kind of movements. It was very, very easy to do, and it was something that needed to be done. But just that little bit of movement, and I'd be like, oh, I gotta go. It was just enough to kind of get the pipes running. So play around with the fibers though, and then try to get that water too.
I love it. It's
welcome to the show.
It's Senocot. I don't know if that's how.
Senocot.
Sounds familiar now. Yeah.
A little beige package.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. I find that Senna for me, it depends, but I find that Senna is pretty intense for me.
Oh, really? Or I don't take a lot, but just, and it's only when I travel.
I feel like I'm just very sensitive to it, because most people are fine with it, but or it might have been just that one time I did, but then I've been scared.
Was that after when you drank a lot after too?
Yeah.
You fell asleep on the toilet.
Put it in your tequila shots.
Yeah, it's just Senna shots. I got Senna roofied. No, that's not a good thing. Someone just put a Senna tab in mine.
Oh, that's what we'll do next time.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's interesting. People are saying that, or Alicia said that it's very intense. I haven't found it to be the case, but maybe I need more intensity when I'm traveling, and that's why I haven't noticed it's been.
One other thing that people can look into if we're talking about digestion, enzymes are very, very, very helpful. So if you take like a multi-enzyme, or if you even take an enzyme for protein, there are enzymes. Usually the multi-enzymes now are going to be quite, if you think of like an antibiotic is a broad spectrum, right? It works on a lot of different things. Enzymes are multi-enzymes, so they oftentimes will work for carbohydrates, protein, fats. Like even if I have a very big like cheat meal, oftentimes I will, or if there's a meal that I'm just like, I'm pretty much gonna be curled up in a ball after this, then I'll always take an enzyme beforehand because I know it'll help me digest some of the fats a lot better. So I find that that's been very, very helpful and helps get with everything moving. And that's just general digestive health too, right? Like realistically, we already know that we have limitations depending on your surgery in terms of nutrient availability. Enzymes will just make it so that you're able to absorb things a bit better.
I was going to mention, I think Activia, the yogurts.
Yeah.
Activia.
I think it's known for having like 23 enzymes or something like that.
Yeah, they have enzymes and they have
enzymes.
like lactobacillus and acidophilus and like good bacterias too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. I had to use that a few times.
Okay, I have another fun thing. I'm just trying to get it loaded. Hold on here. And if anybody else has questions, feel free to bring them up. But I thought, guys keep talking about more poop stuff. Hold on.
Aaron has some suggestions. Hands down, I require ample hydration plus high fiber foods. Laxatives gave me what I call constipated diarrhea. Yeah. Doctor described it as the colon needs fiber to bulk up to pass through. 100%, right?
Yeah.
Fiber. Oh, that's not a good visual. Let's not go with that. Yeah, it is a bulk to help mechanically clean it through and push everything through. Yes, 100%. You need that, especially like some fibers will absorb water, right? Sometimes it's a good idea to have sources that are water soluble and not water soluble, like psyllium husk. If you look at Metamucil, it's very psyllium based, so it'll absorb a lot of water. So sometimes that can cause some drying out versus flax fiber, which doesn't do that to the same extent. So yeah, I always like in terms of fibers because I'll put fiber in my overnight oats every day, so it'll already be in the mix. And I just have a mix that'll have some chia, it'll have psyllium, it'll have flax fiber. So it has everything. So it's just different rates of absorption for the water. It goes through quickly. So it's good.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. This is another good transition. Hold on. I'm going to see if, okay, good. I'll put you there, Murph, because I'm going to share another picture. Talking about different poop and what it's trying to tell us.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is important.
Yeah. Rob, or I mean, Murph too. You guys walk us through what we're looking at here.
Yeah, it's just different consistencies, right? Like oftentimes you can look at your poop, especially as you're wiping, and you have a very good idea of nutritionally what you're getting enough of, what you're lacking, just based on the consistency and the way it is, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's very important to be able to look at that and have a good idea and know what is sort of regular because if anyone has that nonstop wiper, that never-ending one, got lots of fat, too much fat in your diet.
Type 7. Type 7 might be that.
Yeah, it's just those aren't. Yeah, that's not good.
I think what you're shooting for is like between a 3 and a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then type 1 is typically, I feel like that's going to be your fattier poops, and they're usually float. And you'll notice that they will tend to float more. and that's sometimes for me an indication that I have not had enough protein that day or enough water, or and it's just fatty foods. And
Yeah,
usually
what does
when I
floating
get number
mean?
one, I don't I'm not feeling good.
Yeah.
And then number 7, definitely not feeling good either. But number 1, it's like that's when I've had a lot of fatty foods and I haven't had enough water to drink. And it's typically going to float.
Mhm.
So
It's like it floats.
Yeah.
What does that mean when it floats? Does that mean that you're not getting as much nutrition? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, like
Yeah.
because there's
Generally,
nothing to
it's
weigh
not
it down.
absorbing properly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually, honestly, even without looking, I honestly just look at the consistency as you wipe, right?
Mhm.
Like if you have the ones where you're done and then you wipe and you're like, okay, there's nothing, then I'm just like, that's what my goal is.
Yeah.
Right.
We call
Because
those the spooky dookies because they're like,
yeah.
where are they?
Yeah. So I don't even wipe anymore because I know.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I do.
Oh, I'm like,
Okay.
that's a different conversation.
Yeah, for me, I'm always just like, this is a good indication that everything is going well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nothing floats in the RV toilet. This is true.
True. That is very true.
Just goes on the lawn.
Anna said, I really didn't think I'd end my day looking at a poop chart, but here we are. I mean, that's what you get when you come to the waiting table.
Yep. We're a shit show.
We
These
should
are
call
not,
it the
these are not
waiting
our
toilet.
questions. These are not our questions.
These are
the
your questions, guys. You guys
that
You
asked
guys are the
asked
sickos,
for.
the sickos we
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, we're just we're just here to entertain you.
Yeah, and provide pictures, visuals.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
is what.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question because someone brought up. I can't. Oh, Holly said, "I'll be around when we start talking about poop knives."
Poop
What is-
knives.
What
It's
is
like
that?
when you got the never ending one, like the Italian sausage one, and you use a knife to cut it. It's a poop knife.
Is that really what it is, or are you just making shit
No,
up?
I made that shit up. I don't know what the hell a poop knife is.
I mean, it could go so many dry. I'm like, ooh, like, is that what's needed sometimes, like, to get it out? I don't know what that is. So, Holly, if you're still on, can you explain that, or were you just being funny? I just don't get it, but I kind of want to know if it's a real thing.
Check on Amazon.
A poop knife?
Poop
Okay.
knife.
You guys want to hear a disgusting story real quick?
Oh, shit.
Always. I mean,
about cutting up poop.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. Okay, so I had a student that I worked with. I worked in the autism field for 19 years, and I had one student who had an issue, like stress related issue with the toilet. Did not like going to the bathroom, and he would go once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks, and
that's tough.
I would have to go in. We had a poop knife, and this is why I thought about
what a poop knife is.
because the toilet could not handle it.
So you would break it up.
The size of my forearm, if not bigger, and I would have to dice it in order to and flush it, let some go, flush it, let some go. Yeah.
Is that what this is?
And honestly, I don't. Oh God, I don't know what that. I didn't use one of those, but that looks funny.
That's what
I wish I would have had something like that. But we knew.
Yeah.
We knew why he was so aggressive and so angry, because he was so constipated. And then
that's fair.
And then after that would happen, calm as a clam. We'd get 2-3 days of really good progress. We'd see some good results. Poor guy. Yeah, but the angrier he was, the more we knew he needed to go, because it it messes with your emotions if you don't go for a day or two, like
a week.
It's important to keep it regular. But yeah, in his case, a week or two. But he would get very aggressive. And I was his punching bag, so that was always
and the poop cutter. You took it all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm getting some clarity here though. So Alicia said, and I think Aaron is confirming this, it's like a poop that hurts like a knife cutting. Like it hurts.
Like it's coming out sideways. Like it's breech.
Yeah. It's breech.
It's breech.
But
it needs a C-section.
I've had that.
But this also too was on Amazon, and it's an actual poop cutter, and it says a large size. The poop cutter knife measures 9.8 inches in length,
Damn.
long enough to keep your hands clean in a standard toilet. No need to worry about the poop clogging the toilet. If the poop is big and hard and not easy to flush, please invite poop knife to your bathroom and cut these things into small
God.
pieces to
Bro,
help
I
you
need
clean
one.
up
I
the
missed
poop in the
out.
toilet.
I could have created that. I could have
Like they
done
did that as a joke, but like actually from your story, I think that would have
We
been
had-
helpful
just
for
had like
you.
the plastic knives that you get from the store in the
Oh,
box.
God.
Oh, good.
You know,
You
they're
didn't
what,
have the poop
2
knife.
3 inches. You know,
Yeah.
geez,
You
oh,
needed
geez.
the 9.8 length of
That's
the
long.
poop knife.
I could have. I should have used. Man, I should have thought of that. I missed out on an opportunity.
Yo,
I
good
mean,
deal.
I could be
I'm gonna
yeah.
get one.
I could be rich.
I'm gonna order one.
Send it to Murph. Be like, here you go.
Poop knife.
Oh Lord.
There's so many weird things that came up to Amazon when I typed in poop knife, just so you know.
All right, so we are at 9:52. We've spent 52 minutes talking about poop.
We did our Smash or Pass game
Oh,
too.
that's true.
Yeah. We talked about chili.
Do we have non-poop questions?
Let's see. Anybody, if you guys want to leave them, let me know. I have a
Didn't-
few
yeah.
from before.
And
let's
Murph, you
see.
said you had a question about something, and Shea, you said something. Was it identity?
Yes.
Okay.
Jamie had a question about identity.
And this is all I put down.
Is he still watching? Is he still Jamie? Are you still here, buddy?
I think maybe we lost him at the poop knife. I don't know.
We might have.
That's
You know,
awesome.
struggling with identity. I mean,
Take
that
it
has-
away.
that has been a huge topic of concern for me and a struggle for me. Going from being, you know, almost 500 pounds, sitting, you know, sleeping every night in a recliner, you know, for 3 years, and then almost overnight, I lost weight, got a job at the hospital, and all of a sudden I'm working in an ER doing chest compressions and helping, you know, psychiatric patients and dealing with things that I never thought I'd deal with before. So having like this identity crisis was almost paralyzing at times. I mean, there were times where I just did not know why I was there. I would just kind of like black out a little bit and just like, where am I? What am I doing here? It's such a life-changing process, you know, to go from being and seeing something different in the mirror, you know, seeing that versus seeing this. And I know Jamie just hit his milestone of reaching, you know, 500.8 pounds, I think, lost. He's lost 500. He's lost a whole Murph from 4 years ago. You know, he lost. That's insane. And so, you know, and then coming into your new identity and who you are. And, you know, I would just say to that, like, the sky's the limit. Be whatever you want to be and whoever you want to be. It's your identity to make, you know, from this point on. You know, you don't have to go back to that old job. You don't have to go to that, you know, whatever is working for you, just keep doing that.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you're happy. I feel like this whole journey has taught me how to better love myself and understand who I am and be confident in who I am and gain that identity in me so that I can better serve you, so that I can better serve my family, so that I can better serve my kids, so that I can better serve my boss or whatever, you know, so that I can be a better person in general. So identity is just like, to say just, you know, identity like that, it's such a broad
That was Shea's fault.
But I'm spitballing here. I hope
love
that helps.
it.
I hope that helps, you know, like that's just my take on, you know, when somebody says identity, you know, it's crisis, you know, being in and out of that old mindset versus the new mindset, and you're retraining your whole brain and the way you look at yourself in the mirror. It's just, it's insane. It's enough to make you crazy.
Yeah. Well,
But
it's kind of
yeah.
like another puberty. That's how I look at it too. Like you think about like the first set of puberty, like you're just awkward and you don't know what's going on and it's like your body's changing and it's like after surgery it can be very similar and just knowing that that's a normal part of the process, not that that
Yeah.
makes it any bit, you know, it still is uncomfortable to kind of go through, but it's also really normal to be like, I
Hmm.
don't know who I am and I don't know what I like and I don't know like what I want to be doing. And there's just so many changes all at once that it's okay for it to feel really uncomfortable and like the ground is just constantly moving under your feet because it is, especially in the beginning like that. And I was just thinking today, it's like everybody's journey is different, but for me, it's stabled out a lot now. Like I'm still learning and growing and learning new things, but it's like you're dealing with so much right after, like not only the physical part of it, but also like the social dynamics and learning like how to navigate relationships differently with people and learning like the people that you want to maybe have closer bonds with versus the ones that maybe you don't want to see or talk with as often. And I was just thinking about that today of like, whew, I'm glad to be over that hump. And again, I think there will be other times where that hump is back in different seasons of life, but it's just a lot and it's okay to be like, dude, it's just a lot right now
Yeah.
and you're doing the best you can and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's important to see that. Yeah, it is just part of the process. It's this we oftentimes feel like this is a physical transformation and these changes are physical, but realistically, everything is rooted in the emotional part,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Not even the mental part, but the emotional part, really, right? Because oftentimes our relationship with food was emotional, right? There was trauma that connected us to it, and that was the way we coped with things. And now we're still trying to navigate through all these changes and learn all these different things. And so, yeah, it is part of that, and that's why oftentimes I tell people, if they ask me, what would your suggestion be? I'm like, early on, focus on the relationships that you have with all these different things and coming to terms with some of the things that might have gotten you to where you were, some of the
Mhm.
challenges you had, and really try to face those things as a step to move forward, because that, those things may never go away fully, but addressing them and being aware of them will help you come to terms with them at least, right? And that might mean that, that may not mean that, you never run into them. It's just, you learn how to cope with them, right?
Mhm.
Just like the idea that, like, I'm an emotional leader. I can be like, well, I can be mad that when I get emotional or stressed, I want to eat, or I could just be like, okay, well, I know that I can manage and I can allow myself to cope and eat a little bit today, knowing that tomorrow I'll be fine, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I think it's better to just have a better understanding.
Mhm.
Yep. Well, I did get a question, and it's not just a one word.
Okay.
Interested? We can close the
Yeah.
show maybe with this question.
Yeah.
Um, Alicia asked, "Do you guys feel like you have imposter syndrome after surgery?"
Smash.
Smash hard, bro.
Absolutely. Well, 100%. That's what, that's what I was, I guess, trying to say in so many words, like being at a new job, new position, in a new body, wearing scrubs and doing things uh, in a whole new light and learning new skills and like starting IVs and like I would look around the room and I'm surrounded by doctors. I remember I got called in. Um, I went into this lady's room and she was having a stroke and I was the first person to identify the stroke. And I'd said to her daughter, like, this isn't who she was like 5 minutes ago. Something's going on. I think she's having a stroke. And so I went and called the code and I came back in the room and I had to get a blood sugar on her. So I'm checking her blood sugar. I turn around and there's like 15 doctors in the room behind me. Like doctors, like practicing medicine. Like, where the hell am I right now? Like, I couldn't believe, like, it was just such an out of body experience. Like, and the imposter syndrome sets in and it's terrifying. Like, it was very scary to like not know who I was, where I was, what I was doing, and then to like try to build confidence in this new stage of your life as this new person. Like, you are a completely different person experiencing completely different things that you've never experienced before. I think that's what's important about, non-scale victories and celebrating non-scale victories. We're celebrating the things that we couldn't do before that we can do now because we are so different.
Mhm.
Like 38 years I lived my life. For 38 years not experiencing any of the stuff that I've experienced for the past 4.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I feel like an imposter. I feel like this isn't my life. Like, I hijacked somebody else's body and somebody else's voice and somebody else's attitude and somebody else's confidence and somebody else, you know what I mean? Because I've never had this before. And so navigating that is just so crucial. And Rob, you said, this game it's mental, but it's also very emotional,
Mhm.
because as you guys know, I cry a lot, right? Like, because of these overwhelming feelings of just like where I'm on a podcast right now. Like
It can be very like disorienting.
like what is
Sure.
going on? Like, what is this life? Literally, And so
Yeah.
I didn't mean to take up the last
No, that's all right.
3 minutes of our show, but I mean, if you guys have anything to add, please do. But it's hit me hard. It's just
Yeah.
it's hit me hard, and I know it hits a lot of people,
Yeah.
and you don't see it coming. I feel like for a lot of us,
Mhm.
I didn't know what imposter syndrome was until I was in it, like
Mhm.
both feet, and then I was like, "What is this? Oh, you're having
Yeah.
imposter syndrome. What the hell's that?" So it's weird, man.
I feel like I've had imposter syndrome for a really long time, and it was more so before surgery I had it, and it was always this constant need of, like, feeling like I had to show up a certain way and present a certain way and say the right things, and I definitely felt that too after surgery, but now I feel like my life is just more, like, authentic and, like, representative of the things that I care about. It's more real. I'm not having to, like, hide things like I used to, and so it's interesting just thinking back about it because I feel like that was something that I struggled with a lot before surgery, and then I would say probably, like, my first year after. But now, not saying it never comes up or creeps in, there's still definitely times where it does, but I just feel a lot more settled and like, yeah, like, this is who I am, and it's okay if I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and it's okay. I don't know, it's like I feel I feel very honest, like I'm being very honest to myself, and that's what I try to put out as well, and if people don't perceive it that way or don't take it, like, that's okay, but, um, it it's something that still creeps up, but, not as often as it used to.
Yeah. And I also feel like it's not something that, you know, you experience once and then you get past
Mm-mm.
it and you're just like, okay, I'm good. No, it comes back
Different
numerous times
environments or
in different environments
situations.
and like
Mhm.
different points in your journey, right? Like I think we've all or a lot of us have had it early on where it's just like, now I'm getting to know who I am. But later on, after you've done it for a while, then you can still have it because now you're a different person in a different um you're in a different community. I know that I felt it as of late prior to the Just Be You awards because you know I think one of the big challenges is I was very fortunate to not have a lot of the challenges that people have with bariatric surgery later on in their journey, like some of those reoccurring things. Fortunate. um but a big part of me, especially doing what we do, was, I can, part of me felt a bit like an imposter because I didn't have those things, but, I was trying to relate and I was able to relate, but it wasn't relating with current feelings. It was relating based on how I was feeling and experiencing things previously. And that was a big challenge for me because, again, it made me question, why am I still doing this? Do people want to hear from me anymore? And is there value to? No, that's what I thought too. And affirmations. I put it in my ear, but every night it's like, people do not want to hear from you.
That's
It's
the only way that you stay on the ground is
That's
from
it.
those.
That's it. But yeah, so it'll constantly come back, and even for me, there's going to be it's going to come back again at some point. Like even this weekend at summer shredding, I'm just like, am I just like pretending to be this guy, this trainer, this coach in this big world of fitness where I'm surrounded by all these huge, jacked, very accomplished, whatever people? But then you break out of that. So I think that it's going to be a constant struggle because we're constantly still learning, and not even that, we're constantly evolving. But then we got to realize that's a good thing, right?
And there's room and space for all of you. Like that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing too. I think some of that imposter syndrome comes from like thinking that you don't have value or there's not space for you. But like I promise you, like there is space, there is room, there's no need to compete and try to go, oh, well, I'm not going to share that or talk about that because so and so already did. It's like, no, all of the voices together, that's what helps make people feel included. And so I think that's another piece to just remember too, that like you are definitely wanted and desired to be in this bariatric space and community, or even just this community, even if you haven't had weight loss surgery and you just want to be with like cool people, like this is a great place to be.
Yeah.
Sure.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Wow. Let's get that on the record. The first time Rob has ever agreed with me.
I just say it for the show. I don't really agree with
I know. Are your kids okay? I haven't seen any of your kids.
I know, right?
Any
Strap
like
them
Murphs
down.
or Robs. I know. Are they like cool? I haven't seen
Yeah.
them come in at all
I'm in a
tonight.
corner. I'm in a corner now, so they can't. There's no walkway through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, cornered. Okay.
I put caltrops in the hull so they wouldn't be able to walk towards my office.
Perfect. Okay. As long as you have a solution, that's all that matters.
Yeah. That was fun, guys.
I know. That was
I
fun.
miss these days. Again, as you
I
said,
know.
Murph, it's great having our guests because our guests are awesome and we love them. But I sort of like us.
Sort of.
like
we're all right.
Yeah, I sort of like us. I miss these times and I miss just us three. So yeah, I'm glad that we were able to do these.
Yeah. Well, next week we're all going to the DR with Rob and his family. So we're taking a break. Well, not really, but we are taking a break. We're going to just have a rest week and practice what we preach of just having some time with our families and just relaxing. Some of us will be in the DR, some of us will not. So we're going to just be chilling, but then we'll be back the following week. Who is the following week? Hold on. Do you guys remember? Oh yeah, it's your person, Rob.
Yeah. Gormy.
Yeah.
Right?
Gormy.
Yeah.
Gormy.
Yeah, Gormy's gonna be on. Gormy goes
best.
keto. He's awesome. And honestly, so when I was on his podcast, I know Murph, you were on his podcast as well.
I have not met him. I'm excited to meet him.
Oh yeah, he has a great story, but he's a great interviewer.
Yes.
And I found that during the interview, I spent so much time just connecting to what he was asking because I'm like, I would ask that question too. And that's where my mind was going. I was just like, I see what you're doing with that. That's really good.
So is this kind of going to be like a power flex? You're going to ask him all of the questions?
All the questions, philosophical, everything. Poo.
Nice.
He was my first interview ever. And man, he made me he made me comfortable. But wow.
You were nervous though?
I was so nervous. I remember. Yeah, I was just so nervous that day. Yeah. Oh, and we of course had technical difficulties, and we had
same with us.
Yeah, we had to do it like 3 or 4 different times, and like meet up twice, I think. But man, yeah, he's got a really good show.
Yeah, very good. Very good at highlighting the men in our community and what they're doing. So that's gonna be an exciting one.
Yeah, fun. So we have that, and then we have some other shows that are getting booked. I booked us to our last show. I mean, we still have some openings, but I was like, gosh, you guys, like we're getting close to the end of the year. It's wild. I know we're in August, but when you're doing the podcast, it's like you're planning out and looking at the weeks, and it's like we don't have many more weeks of this year. It's just wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And typically we take a bit of a break during summer,
Mhm.
but we've kind of, so thank you everybody for like being patient with us, because we didn't take off the whole summer, but we have had days, so
Mhm.
it's like we've been able to still do things with family, and everybody's been flexible, and and sometimes it's just two of us, and sometimes it's
Yeah.
but we made it work, and it's been,
Yeah.
Mhm.
been a full year, almost.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so, oh, here come the kids.
Oh,
Ah, they heard the
abort, abort,
call. They're
abort.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys, everyone. Thank you guys, you three, or you two, and me.
You
I
can
thank
thank
myself.
yourself.
Good
Yeah,
job, Rob.
yeah.
This was fun. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of the Waiting Table Podcast, where we're serving the weight loss community.
1 pound at a time.
Yes, we got it.
Did
Oh,
it
but
work?
look, it muted. Yeah, but it muted Rob. Oh, wait.
Really? No.
Oh, yeah, I like that version. Keep doing that.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Thank
ya.
you.
We used to dance. We're gonna.
I do the head bob. I was pushing it with the game tonight. I wasn't gonna push it with the dancing.